Alright, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I feel a bit generous today. I feel a bit generous today. I feel a bit generous today. So, today, wait, let's do a quick briefing. Mixed action, back to school, term 2, the last episode, the finale, inakuja on Friday at 7 p.m. I'll be there. Now today tutakuwa tukiongelea kuhusu I've decided I'm thinking about this. I've thought about this. Not even, I've just been thinking about this. I want to start a new series called Class Wars. That's right. And this is our very first episode. Ini episode yetu ya kwanza kuhusu Class Wars. Production code hapana. Production code ni, we'll talk about the production code. Let me know down in the comment section below. Now, this is Mixed Action Class Wars. Mere Class Wars. That's right. Our very first episode. And by the way, Class Wars will be, itakuwa ikikuja every Tuesday. Yeah. Every Tuesday. I'll be there. Every Tuesdays at 5. Every Tuesdays at 7. Every Tuesdays at 7. No. Every Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Watu watakuwa na time ya kuangalia vitu 9 a.m. Every Tuesdays at 7. Hapana, hii itakuwa ya Mixed Action bana. Every Tuesdays at 7 p.m. we are going to be talking about Class Wars. Ama tuiweke 5. I think wacha tuiweke 5. Wacha tu tuiweke 5. Tuesdays at 5. I will be there at 5 p.m. sharp. In some countries itakuwa 5 itakuwa sijui 10 a.m. A country like Canada, probably Canada, yeah, itakuwa Tuesdays at 10 a.m. What amazing. Now the title of this episode is Class Wars Episode 1. The class debate. Now, sasa hii now in our second episode of Class Wars itakuwa pia the class debate. Itakuja May 14. The class debate. Sasa hiyo episode 2 sasa itakuwa Kiswahili edition. This is the English edition, alafu in the next episode itakuwa Kiswahili edition. Now, what are we going to be talking about this debate? Itakuwa kuhusu technology. Itakuwa kuhusu technology. Sasa episode 2 itakuwa ikihusu pia technology. Acha tu hata technology. Sasa in episode 3, in episode 3, coming on 21st of May, episode 3, bado itakuwa the debate, lakini itakuwa ikihusu school uniform versus home clothes. It's going to be school edition. That's why the name of this series ni Class Wars. Haya, sasa mwalimu wao wa English, Mr. Sebastian. This is grade 8 now we are talking about. It's not now for the whole school nini. It's Class Wars. Mr. Sebastian anaingia kwa hiyo class. Wait, not Mr. Sebastian. Yes, not Mr. Sebastian. No, that's the English teacher. Their class teacher, Mr. Masharia, alienda kwa class yao. Sasa Mr. Masharia alikuwa like, students, since they have implemented the debates for this session, since they have implemented debates for every class, the 2 lessons, for the first 2 lessons, then no, not the first 2 lessons, now they have implemented debates. Since the after school program has been moved from 3, has been moved from 2 all the way to 2. Sasa imesongeshwa to 3:30 ndio after school program. So every Tuesday wako na debate. Every Tuesday wako na debate. Every Tuesday. Sasa huyo mwalimu Mr. Mashari alikuwa like, since now during this lesson, we're going to have an English debate. Now the debate, now what we'll be talking about, the debate is technology. There will be the proposing team. It's the proposing team versus the opposing team. The opposing team wanaongea anything positive about technology. Now that's the proposing team. The proposing team wanaongea kuhusu the positive technology. Now the opposing team, they are talking about the negative things about technology. Now the opposing team, wale wenye wanapinga ndio wanaongea kuhusu technology. Technology. Watu wenye wanapinga ndio wanasema kila kitu mbaya kuhusu technology, na watu wenye wanaunga wanaongea kila kitu nzuri, kila kitu yenye zile vitu nzuri kuhusu technology. This is Class Wars. Yeah. Haya, sasa huyo Mr. Mashari, he divided the whole class into 2. Sasa ikuwa the proposing team versus the opposing team. 2 students lazima atakuwa chairman, not chairman, the speaker, Mr. and Madam Speaker, Mr. and Mrs. Speaker, Mr. Speaker and Madam Speaker. Haya, now in that debate wako na 2 minutes 2 minutes, just dakika mbili tu, dakika mbili tu, just 2 minutes to say what they want to say. Actually not, yeah, just 2 minutes. Anything more than 2 minutes, they have to stop it. They have to stop it. Haya, the names of the students, acha nitaje. Now the characters in this episode are, there's Jemu, there's Jonte, there's Vincent, there's Marissa, there's Ben, there's Bakari, there's Jaden, there's Kaden, there's Sheila, there's Nancy, there's Stacy, Simon, Alvin, Francis, no, we don't talk about him there. No, wacha tuseme haya, tumetaja 12 people. Let me start all over. There's Jonte, there's Jemo, there's Kevin, there's Denise, there's Vincent, there's Ben, there's Marissa, there's Jaden, there's Kaden, there's Bakari, Bakari, Simon, Alvin, Stacy, Nancy, who else? Sheila. Tumetaja 15 people. We need 29. We need a class of 29. Need a class of 29. So we need only 14 more people. We need, let's add one. Wacha tuseme Angie. There's Sheila. There's another girl called Sheila. There's only mentioned 17 people. Bana. Debbie, Julene, those are 19. Kwani nataja wasichana? Haya. Elijah. No, not Elijah. Kuna Voke ni huyo ni Kevin. There's another boy named Kevin, lakini huyo si prefect, huyo ni Kevin too. Haya, there is wacha tuseme our 20. Our 20. No. I'm sorry for saying this. John, that's 21. There is Jonah. There is Liam. There is Liam. There is Ethan. Those are 24, 25. Student number 25. There is Trev. There is Trevor. Trevor, in short tunaweza ita Trev, so hiyo ni Trevor. There is Michael and Nathan and Jalisa. Don't even know how to pronounce that one right. There is Brian. Aya, just one more student to go, and then we finish with this nonsense. Anne. And there is Anne. Aya, how many students are those? 29 students. Those are 29 students. Aya, let's get into the debate. Aya, from sasa wana divide. See, boys versus girls wana divide too. Let's not get there. Aya, sasa huyo Mr. Masharia alikuwa like everyone in this classroom must talk. Everyone, and you have only 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to say what you wanted to say. And you better make sure you have your notebook and your pen. Make sure you have your notebook and your pen, so you can write what you want to write, and then so you cannot forget. But it's not a must you have your notebook and pen all the time during the debate. Yeah. Haya. Sasa nimesema ni technology, a debate about technology. English edition. Haya, itakuwa English edition, Kiswahili edition, English edition, Kiswahili edition. Itaenda just as a pattern. Now let's get into the debate. Haya, tena Mr. and Madam Speaker wako hapo wakitali the points. Now they start off with the proposing team. Now if they want to say a point, they have to raise their hand, and if it is right, if their team agrees, if the team agrees, whether it's the proposing or the opposing team, they have to tap their feet. Just if they agree. Now, one student stands up. Now that student is by the name Jemo. Sasa Jemo ako kwa proposing team. Actually almost the whole group of the study buddies. In fact, the whole group of the study buddies are in the proposing team. Sorry. Now, Jemo anasimama. Sasa Jemo alikuwa like, I want to say only one thing. Just one thing. And that one thing is technology. Technology has helped us. Yes, it may be addicting. Somewhere it may be addicting. But what about, think about the news. How will the people deliver the news? And also, and news is so important to us. So how will the people deliver the news? The news is important to us. The news is important. Now, if they're streaming it, if they're streaming the news, what will they use? They'll be, what will they use? Of course, they will use a camera. For the videographer will use the camera. Of course, yeah. Most like it. And when you're, that's all I wanted to say. Now the whole group agrees, wako like, now the proposing team walikuwa like, now the opposing team, Bakari and his group, Bakari alikuwa like, objection. Bakari alisimama tena, alikuwa like, hata hakuinua Bakari, hata sijui anakaanga aje huyu jamaa, huyu Bakari, he didn't even raise his hand up. Sasa yeye alikuwa like, objection. Ana shout, shouting, no, we don't shout, man. No, shouting never works. But then he raised his hand up, tena akasimama tena. Huyo Bakari alikuwa like, technology is not even helping us. Hiyo technology haitusaidii. Hiyo technology haitusaidii. Watu wana, it can be addicting, I tell you, addicting. Technology can be, it can lead you to headaches, and inaweza fanya you'll get eye problems because of technology. And also, people, why do teachers know that students always hide from their homework? Who always cheat, especially when writing a composition na kuandika insha, whereby some students wanaenda kwa chat GPT, wanaibia homework, wanaibia kwa chat GPT. That's just, and also teachers might find, teachers know chat GPT when they see it, and what happens? You get punished. That is all I wanted to say. Tena the whole group, the opposing team, the whole group walikuwa like, haya. Tena Denise, no, not Denise, no. Tena Simon alikuwa like, amesimama akaweka mkono hivi, mkono ilikuwa juu hivi, tena wakamwambia simame. And also Simon is part of the opposing team. Tena Simon alikuwa like, I would like to add what my friend Bakari said. Sasa huyo Simon alikuwa like, technology can be addicting. It is very addicting. It can lead to headache. Macho zako unashinda ukiziscratch. Watu wanaibia homework, especially insha na composition. Eh? So just a piece of advice. So piece of advice, people. I am narrating as Simon. So sasa Simon alikuwa like, piece of advice, people, stay away from technology. And then he sits down. Tena the whole group agrees. Tena they stamp their feet. Aya, 2 minutes yake ishaisha. Tena Jonte is part of the proposing team. Tena Jonte alikuwa like, alisimama, aliweka mkono juu hivi, tena wakamwambia simame. Tena Jonte alikuwa like, yes, technology can be addictive. It is not wrong to use technology. It can be addictive. I want to add what my brother Jimo said. So I want to say that technology can help us. Sometimes when we are given homework, we are told to research. This is the modern times. This is the modern times, people. This is the modern times. Instead of we can use ebooks when we want to communicate. Technology is another mean, is one of the means of communication. We can chat, we can meet, Google Meet. What about those Zoom lessons that were in 2020? They really paid off. At least we learned something, rather than staying home for the past 7 or 8 months, for more than 7 or 8 months. So I am telling you that technology can help us, and also can help us to research, especially when you are told by the teachers to go to Google and research. And when I mean by Google, I don't mean by ChatGPT. Yeah, that is all. Sasa 2 minutes yake, 2 minutes ya Jonte iliisha. Jonte's 2 minutes were over. 2 minutes ya Jonte iliisha. The 2 minutes were over. 2 minutes yake zilikuwa zimeisha. The 2 minutes just ended. They just ended. Yeah. Nakwambia. Tena Denise. Wait, actually that in fact the whole proposing team walikuwa like, they agreed. Tena we've been recording for 29 minutes. What to make this a 15-minute episode? Where was I? Now, Denise. She is the top student. Sometimes the top student. Yeah. Now Denise alikuwa like, Denise is also part of the proposing team. So Denise alikuwa like, I have a few things to say. I wanted to add what Jimo said, but what when you're standing here, you are speaking in front of millions of people. You're standing on stage in front of millions of people. How are they gonna hear you? That's easy, using the microphone. And a microphone is microphone is a uses technology. Microphone, yeah. And what if you're in KTN, something like KTN or Citizen? You're speaking in front of millions of viewers. What will you do? You'll just go live. And what are you going to use? Devices, technology, as easy as that. And what about when you're on the news? You're in the news. What if you're speaking in front of people? The news. The news. The news. What if you're speaking in front of millions of people there? Millions of people there. It's the news. The news. What if you're delivering the news? You don't have to, because it's the news. How are people going to know that something is happening in our? We need to know what is happening in our country, and news is very important. Yeah, I think my 2 minutes are over. I will just sit back down. The whole group agrees. Tena the whole group walikuwa like, tena Jonty, not Jonty, Kevin, who is also in the proposing team, wenye wanaunga. Tena Kevin alikuwa like, aliinua mikono yake tena walimchagua. Tena Kevin, I think there's a correction there. Wacha niweke correction. Niko na correction. By the way, never mind. Sasa Kevin alikuwa like, I wanted to add what Denise said. Now, the news, she said something about the news, and that is also what Jemo said. We talked about the news. We need to know what is happening in our country. We need to know what is happening in our country. We need to know. We need to know what is happening in the world. And what about Zoom lessons? Also, my friend who has talked about Zoom lessons. What about Zoom lessons? You cannot just, during 2020, when it was 2020, wakati wa corona, were you just going to sit there and do nothing? No. You need to learn. Other than not reading for almost 7 to 8 months, you need to learn. And there was a way. You need to go to Zoom or Google Meet. And what about when you're on TV? You're speaking in front of the screen, and those you're speaking in front of millions of people who are out there. Especially when you're on stage. When you're on stage, what are you going to do? You need to use a microphone so that people can hear. So that a lot of people can hear. It can reach more people. So that it can reach more people. Yeah. And when you're on Citizen or KTN, what are you going to use? Obviously, it's technology. That's all I wanted to say. Now, one student now, Stacy, who is also in the opposing team, aliinua mkono tena wakamchagua asimame tena. Stacy alikuwa like, I want to oppose what the whole group has said there. What are we going to? I want to say this. Technology can be addicting. It can lead to sicknesses. It can lead to sicknesses. And what about earphones? Earphones damage our ears. Duh. Na huyo msichana alikuwa na attitude. Huyo Stacy alikuwa na attitude. Wacha tusiende hapo. Tena huyo msichana alikuwa like, earphones also damage our ears. They can damage our ears. AirPods can damage our ears. And what about the world? You cannot just sit there. You cannot just sit there on your phone watching YouTube shorts, watching TikToks, just there scrolling, instead of going outside and to have some fresh air. Ain't that right? We just need fresh air. Go outside and have some fresh air. Isn't that hard? Having some fresh air. Go for a walk. Go and ride your bicycle. Go for a run. Go for a jog. You need to be healthy, and staying inside watching videos all day, it's not being healthy. It is not being healthy. And it kind of, yeah. And that group has a point. The opposing Stacy has a point. Stacy kinda has a point. Tena Stacy alikuwa like, that is all I wanted to say. Tena the whole opposing team, the whole group walikuwa like, wame stamp feet yao, walikuwa like, now Vincent, who is in the opposing team, alikuwa like, alinua mkono yake. Tena Vincent alikuwa like, I want to propose something. Now, technology is very important to us. Technology, scientific innovations, is that technology, computer technology, something like that. Is a computer science. It's even in the name. And one thing, what if you have a presentation and you want to use the slideshow so that people can read and they can know what you mean? What will you use? There's a slideshow. A slideshow. It's another form of presentation. So that, what if when we are going for a briefing, what if it was like that? Even making a slideshow uses technology. That's all I wanted to say. Tena Vincent sits back down. A lot of many moments later, after the debate, like an hour later, debate iliisha at 3:30 sharp. Haya, imefika 3:30, actually 3:25 before hizo minutes ziishe. Tena one of the students, huyo student alikuwa madam speaker. Tuseme huyo madam speaker, that student alikuwa like, after we have done tallying we have finished, we are through with the tallying. Now I don't want to be like that, so the Mr. Speaker will stand up and then tells you the points. Aya, Mr. Speaker ndo huyo amesimama. Mr. Speaker alikuwa like, after all the tallying, the proposing team wako na a total of 85 points. 85 points. No, that's the proposing team. The proposing team wako na 85 points, and the opposing team has a total of 83 points. Now I know some of you are feeling, I don't know how, and yeah. So the proposers win this debate. So you will all say that, something like that. Sasa Mr. Speaker kachini. Tena Mr. Masharia, the class teacher, kasimama tena alikuwa like, students, at least you are in your good behavior. I know the opposing team are feeling sad that they didn't win. You are feeling sad that you didn't win, but there is always next time. Okay? Yeah. So we'll meet when we meet on Tuesday. The following week on Tuesday, we will have a debate, another debate. And it will be just the same as this one, but Kiswahili edition. Kiswahili edition. We are coming towards the wait. Sorry about that. We are coming towards the end of our episode, so this tumefika at the end of our episode. So tutaonana in episode 2. It's still going to be the class debate, but it's going to be, na itakuwa bado itakuwa sasa kuhusu technology, but Kiswahili edition. Sawa. Kiswahili edition. Yani episode 2. Kiswahili edition. So tafadhali, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to share. If there will be a comment section, don't forget to comment and let me know how was it. Just let me know, and please just share this episode, share this video so it can reach more people. And also don't forget, but most importantly, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.